So it's officially Friday, May 13th, 2011, 1:35 a.m. What a day it's been. Pretty much hung out in my room most of the day. I'm not getting along too well with my mom here lately, which in some sense kind of sucks, but I don't know. You can't make everybody happy. You know, all I want to do is be happy. Me. So, trying to figure it out. So, other than that, it's not really too much to bitch about for me today. Like I said, I kind of hung out in my room. She made a big old, like, turkey dinner and stuff, and I didn't go out there and eat. I eventually took off and went to Ida and sat there at the park for, God, what was it? About 4 hours, hanging out with Joe, because there's issues about him being here at my house, and which I think is pretty stupid. We're like, well, if, supposedly, my dad says, well, if he ain't gonna pay, he don't need to be here, and blah, blah, blah. And he's bitching to my mom about it, supposedly. And then she comes and she bitches at me about it. So, that's a lot of issue there, So he just said he'd stop coming over for a while. I don't know how long that while is going to be, but it's really going to suck, because then it puts a strain on our relationship, because it's like I want to see him and he wants to see me, but I can't go over to his house because, his mom don't like me. And, it's starting to be like that around here. It just really sucks, I feel like I'm pulled, like, 2 different directions. And, I pick his side, my mom gets pissed off. I pick my mom's side, he gets pissed off, What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't like pissing people off, but you know what? I don't want to be miserable either. So, my damn cigarette went out. It just pisses me off. So, anyways, I'm just trying to figure this out. It sucks that I gotta pretty much choose sides, and I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to. I love my mom. She's my mom. No matter how stubborn and bullheaded and grumpy she can be, she's still my mom. But then there's Joe, and he's the one that I want to live the rest of my life with, and I love him very much. So, I don't know. I don't think they'll ever find any common ground, which, really sucks. So, but oh well, I guess it's what I want and what makes me happy, so, I don't know. My mom, I thought, did, kind of a shitty thing the other night, because she put Owen on the spot, telling him, well, where do you want to live? Mom moves out. You want to go with her, or are you going to stay here? And I was standing there, and she was sitting there, and he was looking back and forth at both of us, like, what should I say? And you know what? I've been in that position, and it sucks. And I felt so bad for him. But he, I guess, did the right thing and said, I'm not answering, walked in the bathroom. Because he didn't want to He didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or make anybody mad. And you know what? I understand that because that's just the way I am. You know, it's just, I don't know, just a bunch of crap. You know, you know, if people have problems, I feel that they don't need to be passed along through a line of people. I think that's a bunch of crap. If you got a problem with me or what I'm doing, personally come to me. Talk to me about it. Something. Don't sit there and bitch about it to somebody so they can come and bitch to me about it. And, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of it. I'm sick of hearing it. You know, I want my happiness, you know, and nobody's going to take that away from me. And I mean nobody, you know. Talking to Joe the other day, I was like, yeah, I want to grow old with you, sit out on the porch and listen to a police scanner. They're like, oh, you stupid teenagers. But today, like I said, went up to the park to see him, which, I mean, it sucked because we had to sit at the park, but it was a good thing. It was warm enough out to where we weren't, like, freezing or anything, so that wasn't too bad. He had some issues with his car that wouldn't get it started. I'm like, oh, great, are we going to have to push it back to your house? He's like, no. So he got the wrench out and was beating the battery cables. And I'm like, I just, like, put my head down and my hand over my face, and I'm like, oh my God, it's like a flashback of my dad on an escort that we used to have when my parents were still married the first time. It was just, oh my God, I couldn't believe he was beating on it with a wrench. But he eventually got the problem fixed. It was some short in the wire battery cable, and so that was good. He got that started and left that running, so it wouldn't kick again. I'm glad I got to see him today. It was really nice. At least that's one good thing that happened today. Tomorrow is going to be quite a difficult day because I got to be one person in two places at the same time. My kids are going to track and field day for Special Olympics, and they're both going to be there. So I know where Alyssa's going to be, but I don't know where Owen's going to be. I know where Alyssa's going to be at what times, but I don't know what times for Owen. So I'm going to have to be running back and forth trying to figure out so I can watch them both, but it's going to be pretty difficult. I did something like that when they went bowling, and yeah, it just wasn't very, I don't know, just wasn't very good because I felt like I wasn't able to pay attention to any of them because I am worried about running back and forth, you know, to try and see them do what they're doing, and as far as I know, they're going to be clear across the field, separate sides of each other, you know. How in the hell am I going to do that? And the goddamn cigarette went on to it. Anyways, yeah, I get to bitch about the internet today in the past 2 days. I go on Facebook and I play the apps on there, and I get them loaded up, and then they just keep retrying, and it comes back to, oh, you've lost connection, or things like that. It's starting to piss me off because that's the only thing I do on Facebook. You know, it passes the time. I called them people back for them jobs, and of course nobody answered, or they were still out again. Which really sucked, and I think it's full of shit, so I might just start looking somewhere else, because if that's the way they answer their phones, take their messages, yeah, I'm just probably not a good employer and probably shouldn't be working there. So, anyway, I'm going to get my ass out there Monday morning. That is, providing I have the gas to do it. And start dropping off resumes, stuff like that. Really hope it's not downpouring that day, but I'll have to do what I can. So, I'm tired of being broke. No money. It really sucks ass. So, I mean, I had my income tax, and I would say that lasted me about to March. Well, I still have like $60 of it, I think. Well, no, actually, that's completely gone. Um, so I'm like broke, broke, broke until the beginning of the month. So I don't know what to do. I just gotta bust my ass and get out there and find something. So, and get shit going on, having money and being able to do things again, taking care of my kids, getting them the clothes they need and stuff like that, because, you know what, nobody else is going to do it. Like, for their dad, for an example, he's supposedly been doing applications, but even if he gets a job, it's not one he's going to keep anyway, so that's very unreliable. I guess that's about it. I'm just gonna be heading to bed here soon, so I will talk back at you later. Have a good night. Love you, Joe. Night.